Hi, it's Nardwuar, the human serviette at about to interview Tyler,
the Creator,
and Doot. Great. Okay, anybody else want a photo? Hey, how you doing? It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Check. All that. They don't know who they got behind the camera. I think this is beautiful. This is one of the most interesting things I've seen all weekend.
Nardwuar, 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 Nardwuar.
Hello, everybody. Tyler Okoma here, also known as Tyler the Creator, and you are at Camp Flog Gnaw with, well, obviously me and Nardwuar. Do. Yeah! My boy.
Who are you?
Ed. I'm Ed today.
Tyler the Creator, welcome to Camp
Flog Gnaw.
that you put together.
Which is just golf wang backwards, which is just Wolfgang with the two first letters switched.
Our 6th interview together in 12 years.
Wow. Who would have thought it would have been this? I thought it would have been whenever I put something else out, but this is a nice little like B-side like one. I like that.
And to thank you for all the interviews, I have a special gift for you. This is for Tyler the Creator. Could you please explain what is happening, Tyler?
It's a fleshlight.
Here is Tyler opening the gift.
These boxes. Oh, this is a fucking amp.
It's a pedal
Pedal amp.
for your piano,
Oh.
for your white piano. And check out the back, what it says on the back.
Distortion pedal based on vintage Fender Tweed amplifier made to be used with included contact microphone to make piano very angry. Made by a guy named Adam Grimm. Satellite amplifiers.
That's for you, for your piano. What do you think? A pedal for your piano?
Never done that. Used it. I didn't even know I could do all that.
Like the
I'm
microphone
about to do all that. This is nice.
made by Adam at Satellite Amps.
Face on.
Yeah, Nardwuar versus
Face.
Tyler the Creator.
Kiss your little face. Just kiss your little. Mwah, yeah. You on some Nardwuar on some type of time.
But that's a gift for you.
Thank you.
For what do you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Also, thank you for Camp Flog Gnaw. I mean, this is amazing. I realized you created this room. Like, look at the colors.
I mean, pretty much the gradients matches the sunsets in the summer, Los Angeles.
Like thank you for allowing me in this room. Like, I'm one of the few people in here.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It smells good.
What was the idea behind the original Camp Flog Gnaw?
The original idea for Camp Flog Gnaw was when I put Goblin out in 2011, I wanted to shut down Fairfax, the street I grew up hanging out at. And I wanted to do a block party with rides and things, kind of like the carnivals that were in Hawthorne, where I grew up, at like the community center and at the Catholic churches and stuff. The city said no. Was a little bummed, but Clancy and I was like, yo, what if we just rented a parking lot and did the same thing there? The name Flog Gnaw came from, I had broke my leg 2012. Oh no, actually was it 2011? One of those years I broke my foot, not my leg, I broke my foot, went on a European tour, couldn't really go outside, so I'll be on a tour bus on Photoshop just making like t-shirt graphics. And I made this seal of that said Camp Flog Gnaw with this cat design that I had in it, like it was a seal for a camp that would go on patches for Boy Scouts or at the thing, And when we was trying to figure out a name, I was like, let's just call it Camp Flog Gnaw, because at the time I was making mixes called summer camp mixes for this fake camp thing that I was just thinking about, and it all came out together. So the cat that you see everywhere was because of that. And the first one was in a parking lot with like 700 people, and Lil Wayne performed across the street at the Nokia Theater at the time. And now we're here, and it grew big every time. Then it went to the Coliseum. Now it's Dodger Stadium, and I'm so blessed and grateful that people still care, and all the spirits are high. It's so much joy and happiness in the air, and to know for 2 days Los Angeles could just be filled with joy is like it's beautiful.
I love the special touches that you have for Camp Flogna. Like, for instance, you have an air freshener. Can you explain? Like, I love, you won't find this at any other carnival, will you?
No, I think just making very special, specific things for that specific thing is just really cool. Everyone loves novelty things, and now because a lot of things are just on the internet and people don't buy CDs and a lot of things aren't as tangible anymore. I like making a few things that some people could even just keep as a keepsake, not even open it, and their 10-year-old finds it 10 years from now and it's like, what is this? And they have memories and stories just from this thing. So that's what I try to do.
And the lineup. How do you choose the lineup for Camp Flogna?
You have to one. I like to. It's like thirds. I like to choose things I specifically like, but also you still want to sell tickets, so you have to make sure you get um people and names that people will love. And a lot of people think that oh, this lineup is weak because it's not something specifically there for them, but I try to generalize it in a wider scope for like underground kids, kids that like this stuff, kids that like this stuff, just so it's a good mix of stuff that's still good taste. If it was only like, the SoundCloud kid with only 10 plays and stuff and everyone was like that, I would be bankrupt and we wouldn't be able to do this. And then if you only get the fucking radio stuff, it's like, well, the kids that call this home who don't listen to that stuff will feel alienated again, and that will kind of be the opposite of why I created it. So I kind of make it all even because we like some radio stuff, we like some of the big names, we like some of the small stuff, and have a lot of musician friends who I truly love their music that I come across, and I'm like, hey, would you like to play? And it allows me to give folks chances who aren't able to just yet get on these Coachellas or these Pitchforks or these other things. So I don't know. I just look at it from that angle.
Now, speaking of the summer mixtape and lineup, who do we have over there? Come on over. Camera C, the C camera. Come on. Could you please explain who do we have?
A genius, a fucking savant, a fucking. I listen to his music and I truly say, oh, I'm not good yet. Truly. He put out the
Summer mixtape. You're on it.
no, listen, he put out the have you heard the Harmon Change instrumental?
Oh, wow.
What are we talking about? What are we listen, anything in what? I put the instrumentals out and I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm not good yet. I've been a fan of this man since 2010. Found his stuff. I was a little YouTube kid, Gorilla versus Bear kid. It was a blog spot that posted stuff. And download his album. Track 3, Imprint After, is actually the soundtrack to 2010, which was the year that I started getting noticed and stuff. And every time I hear it, it takes me back like to, oh shit, like that was right before my switch changed. And we went to South by Southwest the next year. That was like one of our first few shows out. I went to Target. It was the first time I had a little bit of bread. Went to Target. We rented a house and I bought a bunch of shit. And I was in Texas and I was like, what the fuck? They don't really have sidewalks. So it was a whole thing. And he performed at this weird bar out there and I got in there and watched him play live and I was just mesmerized. So listening to his music is very important to me because I associated with the moment that my life changed. So he's a very important artist to me.
And he is Toro
Imwa.
Imwa.
Thank you.
And Toro Imwa, what can you say about Tyler, the Creator?
Oh my God. He's a bigger genius than me. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, yeah. Tyler, he's got the generation in his palm. He knows what kids like. He knows what adults like. He knows what he's doing. Trust this man.
You were on one of his early mixtapes, weren't you? On vinyl.
I think so.
It's on vinyl.
What the fuck is on vinyl?
One of the early mixtapes. I think it's been bootlegged on vinyl.
Oh, Nick, these kids love faking shit. So goddamn, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. These niggas come up with shit. Somebody tried to fake my birth certificate. Like, it's getting crazy.
Well, thanks so much, Toro. We'll revisit more Tyler Flogna memories in a moment. And doot doot doo.
Bye-bye.
Yes, doot. So ill, dude.
Toro Imwa.
He's truly, to me, like Genius, and I know he's gonna be making music for the rest of his fucking life, and it's gonna be good.
That's what I love, Tyler. You inspire people to search out different music, like through your samples, through your lineup. Like it's amazing that you do that.
I love, I love music. It's the, I love nothing more on this earth than music, and nothing will ever be ahead of that.
I was curious, just quickly, what? And I have some gifts for you, Michael Henderson.
Oh man, Michael Henderson, a genius that he never. Michael Henderson, I don't think he got his just due. He 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was on a road trip to Oregon, and Treat Me Like a Man by him came on, and I'm just like, who thinks of using chords like this? He's genius. Valentine is crazy by him. He has a song with Norman Connors, probably one of his most popular songs called You Are My Starship. It's on a Norman Connors album. I think he put it on another album after the success, but the warmth and the pocket of the drum, the groove is just amazing, and such an ill vocalist. This is a crazy cover, nigga. Dick all out. He on some bondage shit too, right here. I did some bondage shit Tuesday. I got tied up. It was fun. That's a different topic.
1981.
Man,
That's a gift for you.
thank you. Wow. Yeah, they were sick, man. Early 2000s it was a few, like, it was them, Yin Yang Twins, Smiles and South Star. It was a weird moment where it was a lot of rap duos just popping the fuck out of nowhere. But they were sick. They both had a lot of energy and charisma. But they played off of each other where it didn't feel too tacky. Super cool, man. I think they were from Atlanta, if I had to take a guess.
Cal Jader.
Man, I interpolated his song called Invitation for this song called Campfire off of Wolf. Do 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 do, bum 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 bum. Love it. Genius. Wow. Tom fucking Brown. I mean, the guy, dude. Literally the guy. It's a Funkin' for Jamaica is one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. Those jazz chords, but it's funky. You have the illest vocalist on it. They have a fucking dude just playing sax on there. If you look at the video, I love the drummer because he has on a Kelly green hat and like tall, slim black dude, white shirt. And when I was a kid and I would watch that video, I would always be like, oh, like that's me in the video. Like, so yeah, check that out, y'all, if y'all haven't seen that. Super ill. Wow.
Bunny Siegler. Buffalo.
This is crazy.
And these are
Certain things I don't really get to see like straight up in person. Yeah.
this is a gift for you.
Yeah. This is amazing.
You have inspired me to like get into all these different bands by you mentioning them. I love that.
No, man, listen, since a kid, I didn't really play with toys, but I loved CDs. And every time I go to my mom's friend's house, I would see what CDs they have and just open it and read the credits and try to learn as much about them. And music's my favorite thing. And I could talk about it all day. And we have to get to a point, I think. Sometimes I'll do these and I'll talk about music and I'll be like, oh, this was recorded at this studio. This is track this came out this year. And it could probably be annoying, but we're at a point where a musician who you know for music is being interviewed on a platform about music, talking in detail about music, his passion and what he's known for. And people are like, why does he keep doing that? But if I was on here gossiping or talking about so and so who got beef, da 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 da, oh man, people will feed into it, and it's like, no, we need to get back to talking about music. We need to stop fucking going sneaker shopping or fucking deep throating hot wings for an hour. Like, talk about your album, talk about music, talk about the 15 songs that you guys have spent time to get mixed and mastered and put your heart into and produced and did all these things, and then when the album comes out and it sells 2 copies, everyone's confused. But it's like they don't want to talk about the music or the album. They rather fucking go eat chicken wings and sneaker shop. And like, so I hope that overall every musician gets to a point where they sit and speak about their music and the music that they love, and the conversation about music just comes back. Because the fact that you could get every song for $10, what that subconsciously I think does is have people like not respect music as worthy. And when people don't talk about it, that makes it. I just think that it's just not a lot of love in it, even from a fan perspective. Yeah.
Just winding up here, I wanted to ask about two more bands right here. from the Teriyaki Boys. Nico, the producer, what can you say about the Teriyaki Boys?
It's funny. On a road trip, I listened to Cho Large. It's a Teriyaki Boys song, and man, they just had so much ill style. Verbal had so much ill style, and that was such a special time. I used to love her with Kanye is so special, and um, Zoc On by the Teriyaki Boys has one of my favorite drum patterns ever. And the way that they approached the beats was just so sick. Their four finger rings were so sick, and I think they just had such a special appreciation for hip hop, especially being from Japan. And their approach to it was just super cool.
And speaking of drum drops and drum breaks, I have a gift for you. Drum Drops Volume 1, which you sampled. You have sampled before. Some actual drum drops.
Wow.
You sampled Drum Drop 73 for 911 Mr. Lonely.
Boom, cat for the boom, boom, cat. Literally, it was funny. I love that song because it was literally just trying to make like a groove that like a slow down groove that Mary would have did on like What's the 411, which is a great album for the kids who's watching. She covers Sweet Thing by Shaka Khan and Rufus. Impeccable. I listened to that song the other day, like, oh, I still have work to do. I don't have a song better than Sweet Thing by Mary J. Blige or the original by Shaka Khan and Rufus. But yeah, I was just trying to make one of those grooves because that's just the stuff I grew up listening to. Yeah.
How many MySpace pages did you have, like in the very beginning? Because you worked hard, didn't you?
I have 4, maybe 5. My personal one, another one, and the Tyler the Creator one was me just posting at 15 all my art, all of my t-shirt designs, and all my instrumentals. Oh yeah. All my instrumentals and stuff. And I had another one called Polymono where it was just like super weird electronic beats that I would post. And yeah, I'm probably missing one, but yeah.
You had that YouTube too, Block said, and there was a comment or a title, "We got disqualified because of the way Tyler was acting."
Yeah. Was that I probably performed
But toddlers.
yeah, Odd Tyler's and Bubble. I was super hyperactive as a kid. I've calmed down a bit, but damn, I was in that FA shirt that Supreme had. I was like 16, and it was like moms in the crowd and the people that went on before us. Their set was boring is a cheap word to use, but it just wasn't alive. And I was like, let's go on and just give them something to look at. And they disqualified us, but I was like, fuck it, let's put it on YouTube. It was a shitty fucking camera, but yeah, me and Jasper used to put all of our stupid skits on there. And I was like, yeah, let's do these. Cause I was like, one day, man, I'm gonna get us a show on Adult Swim. And we would put it all on there. And then like a few years later it happened.
Thank you, David Arowdy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How'd you get his number?
So David Arowdy, I knew someone who interned at Interscope, and he was like, yo, I know the guy that you could probably put your CD on a desk to. So I printed like 5 CDs with like a few songs on it. This is 2010, and went to FedEx, Culver City, printed like a cover or whatever, and went there, went upstairs to Interscope, and he dropped it on his thing, and ended up meeting the dude, He gave me his card, whatever, bam. A few months went by, never heard from him, whatever, and I found his card in my grandmother's couch. So I emailed him, and I'm like, and I didn't like have a phone like that, so I had to email him. So I emailed him. He's like, yo, I got someone I want to meet you. His name is Christian. Come to the thing. So I went there, and I went to the Interscope office to this dude. And he's like, yo, like, man, like, been looking at the random stuff you put on YouTube. It's cool, but my friend Christian Clancy, who used to work here, really wants to meet you. And in comes Clancy and this dude, and he's like, bro, I love this stuff. It makes me feel like 16 again. I want to punch people in the face, but like, I don't know, man, you seem really talented. And me and Clancy kept in contact, and the fucking rest is literally history. Met his wife, and man, that man changed my life. I'm forever, and if you gave me $80 billion, I will still be in debt to the Clancys for how they changed my life.
And I have a gift for you, Tyler. Lego.
Fire.
Like, did you ever think somebody would be making Lego with you?
The green suit too. Wow, that is sick. They got the sound things on it. That's beautiful. Cool. I'm happy people reacted to that album.
Like from MySpace pages to David Arowdy to YouTube to Lego.
Yeah, I mean, half of me is not shocked. I always knew I would be exactly who I became, but the other half is like, oh shit, this is real. I'm very lucky and very grateful for it. So I'm pretty ambivalent about how my life came out.
Like the festival today, incredible again. Congratulations on the festival. It's amazing.
Sick, beautiful. Seeing all these kids just happy, all these adults just happy, all these humans just like happy and feeling free and like just, I don't know. That's the whole reason why I did it.
Last interview, I gave you a tight shirt, a very tight shirt.
It's the brown Hawaiian one with like hints of tan and green in it.
Thank you for trying. I appreciate that because most people wouldn't try. You can take that off and give it to somebody that it fits.
No, we good. I fuck with you.
And I thought I would give you another shirt that actually will fit you. I know this will fit you. This shirt right here. It's a vintage shirt. What do you think about this shirt?
I like the polka dots. If I wore this with a good hot pink, it'll cut through.
Like in the Fleur design, do you have many polka dot brown?
No, we do our camo with Fleur in it and the multicolored stuff. Let's see. I got shoulders. Slim, but I got shoulders. Oh, yeah, I could do this.
And it works like if you...
Yeah, no, this works. I look good in a lot of things. This works definitely. Damn, this fit. I like this. It's a little puffy. It's called it's low-key a bell. I think they call this the bell-shaped arm. Sick. Thank you.
Oh, but no problem. Only best for Tyler.
Okoma.
The creator.
Yes, sir.
And Tyler, anything else you want to add to the people out there at all?
Is there anything I need to say that I can't articulate over like a tweet? No, I just hope everyone's having a good time, and I think we should put music out again on Tuesdays instead of Fridays for some reasons. What do y'all think? So my reasoning is, I know people think because of the weekend they could listen to stuff and streams go up, and the streaming people are like, oh, streams go up on the weekend, but I think it's a lot of passive listening at parties, or people get the time to go to the gym, so they're not really listening. And people on the weekends, they want to chill and just hang out, so they're not really listening. But I think if you put it out during the week, man, that commute to work or that commute to school or just whatever that is, you really have that hour or 30 minutes in it to really dive in and really listen, because once that's over, you got to get to work. And I think when that time is shorter, kind of like procrastination, you get more done, even with listening. And to work on an album for so long and put so much energy to it, and for it to be released at midnight, and I'm talking about America because this is where for it to be released at midnight just seems so disrespectful. Like, people are asleep on the East Coast for the most part, and people are going to sleep on the West, and that's when you decide to release music. Like, I think it coming out in the morning would just make more sense. But that's just me personally. Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about that. You could talk just so I don't feel crazy if it's a dumb idea, but I don't know, man. I just really love music.
And Tyler, lastly here, I have the new Twink LP for you, because I know last time in 2019 I gave a signed Twink LP. I have a gift for you. Finally, one more gift.
This. What is it?
It is Twink.
Yeah, a boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, it's been a while since I've held a Twink.
So this is the new Twink LP, because you sampled him for Boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while.
But he's still going.
It's amazing. I'm curious on what this sounds like based on the different technology. I don't know if I articulated my CD thing good enough.
Feel free to go again.
Or music being released during the week, or just not Friday nights. I just think music being released Friday nights is not it, but whatever.
We can cut that out if you want.
No. Keep it, and people are gonna argue and call me pretentious and be like, "Oh, he's so fucking there," but that's just a point and just a thought that I had. So fuck it.
Well, thanks so much, Tyler.
No, thank you.
I really appreciate this entire room. Like, you allowed this room to happen, didn't you?
You allowed this to happen. I just gave you the land, and what you built is how you're able to come, and people respect you enough to come in here and want to speak to you. So congrats on what you've done.
Oh, well, thanks so much, Tyler. I really appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Why should people care about Camp Flog now? Why should people care?
They shouldn't care if they don't want to. They can care about whatever the fuck they want to care about.
Well, thanks so much, Tyler. Keep on rocking in a free world. And do.
Fuck the free world. Do 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 do. All right, nigga, I gotta go.